on the way over here, I was like, damn, we're getting close to Dave and Buster's, dude. I was like, shit, it's Tuesday.
Dude, Tuesday, Dave and Buster's? Hey,
So
yo,
Wednesday,
if you want to link up with some ABGs, you know?
Dude, my cousin texted me like a couple weeks ago, and he was like, yo, you want to go to Dave and Buster's tonight? And it was a Wednesday, and I was like, dude, honestly, if I had a job, I could justify it to myself, but I don't. So,
hey, that's the most overpriced
going to a
place.
Wednesday Dave and Buster's right now just feels like such a bad way to spend my time and money.
Yeah. Nah, dude, literally, Dave and Buster's. Matt, we're good, right?
Oh, yeah. We're good.
Yeah? Okay, cool. I'm just going to start it there. Welcome, everybody, to the George.Daniel podcast. I am your host, George.Daniel. As you can see, this is a very, very special episode. We're not in our typical location today. Today, we're kind of doing a little collab with Allison and the Rummagery. If you might remember her from her first episode. So, yeah, just a heads up, everything here is for sale. So, all the chairs, all the paintings, all the plants even, go grab those. We'll put a link in the description and everything so you guys can go check that out. But yeah, this is a very special episode, and like, yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more of these hopefully, so drop a comment down below if this is something that you think is cool. But yeah, as you can tell, we have two guests that you guys have no idea who they are, but they are super important to me. One, we have Diego in the Niners gear.
Oh, yeah.
He is a boyfriend of my friend Angie, who is off camera eating. Yeah, he's been a part of my life now for 2 years, and it's been super cool bumping into him, going to seeing some shows together, even. And fucking then we have Arjun, the dumbass, my best friend.
Only when I'm with you, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, this is my bud from the get. We started working at Phil's, which was like what, 6 years ago now?
Yeah. 6 years ago. Holy shit.
Yeah, 6 years ago. And that was such a fucking pivotal moment in my personal life. So that's why I hold him near and dear in my heart, because he's seen me cry maybe so many times, so many nights where we're like having a great time, and all of a sudden,
multiple different reasons.
Like literally, yeah. So there's just like, yeah. I just wanted to kind of show you guys a little different part of who I am and what this podcast is. But Diego, real quick, you aren't just wearing the Niners jacket just because you're a fan, but it's also because you work at, or for and with the Niners.
Absolutely, yeah. I work over at the stadium. Thanks for having me, first and foremost.
No, yeah,
I
it's a pleasure.
appreciate it, bro. It's big things you're doing here. Shout out Liquid Death. But I gotta
shout out
say,
Liquid Death. Sorry, we didn't bring a can. I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, we drank it all. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, man, I've been working there. It's my second season. You know, we're making a playoff run. We just beat the Cowboys. You already know that, hopefully.
Fuck the Cowboys.
We head into the championship game. But yeah, man, it's been a crazy season. I've been blessed to be a part of the team when we made such big moves. You know, we picked up CMC.
Right.
You know, we lost both of our quarterbacks. We got big cock Brock Purdy coming in, doing his thing.
They put a sign of that on the TV, like when he was playing against Tampa Bay. They put a big cock Brock sign on the television.
Damn.
I was like, damn, he's for real, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
the real deal.
He coming in poised, man. Potentially no rookie's ever done what he's done.
Right.
So,
dude, that's
I'm
crazy.
excited.
So, okay, so you've been with the team for what? I think 3 years now?
It's been 2 seasons. Yeah, it's been about a year and a half.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yep.
So, like, talk to me. Last season, I'm not a huge football person or a sports person, so this is not the place where you're going to get your hot takes on sports. But they were, like, not great last year, right?
No. So, actually, last year we were in the same exact spot. We were playing in the NFC Championship game against the Rams, 1 game away from the Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay, I do remember all the tweets.
We had beaten the Rams 6 times straight.
Right.
Everybody thought it was a done deal, and then Sean McVay and his squad did their thing, and then they went on to win Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So no, we were actually we weren't expected to do that good last year, and we came out, had all away games in the playoffs, did our thing, and we didn't make it all the way to the ship. So hopefully this year we could give it to the Birds and then bring it to Arizona.
I mean, honestly, selfishly, once again, I'm not a fucking football guy, but at the end of the day, I do love me a good parade. So if they win,
Oh yeah, bro. I told you to bring it straight down to fucking Tasman.
you know, like, hey, we're
Dude,
from the Bay. We're from the Bay. We got the Giants, the Warriors being a dynasty. We have the Niners potentially, hopefully winning.
Absolutely.
They did it twice. I do now remember.
We
Like,
need it.
you know, and even in like what 2016, they almost made it with the Giants or something like that. That was that Giants season.
2012, I think we nearly won it.
Yeah, but
yeah.
just the shit like that, you know. So it's just like we're all like, I mean, like I'm not a fan, but I love me a good parade. I love me a reason to get, you know, together with the boys and just get a little faded, you know.
doubt.
Going to that parade when I lived in San Francisco for the Warriors one.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was dead tired. I didn't want to go, but I was like, dude, I'm here. I was like, I have
You think
to
they
go.
do it? You think they do it in San Francisco or out here?
It's tough to
What do
say.
you mean?
I would think they do it in Santa Clara. I would think so. You know what I mean? Just
I think
'cause
it would
that's-
end like it would start here, like near Great, like by that like Great America or
Yeah.
whatever, and then end at Levi Stadium, right?
You know, I think that would be amazing, but who knows? You know what I
Right.
mean? I have no clue, but I just know that I think this year we weren't expecting, especially when Garoppolo went down, bro.
Right.
We lost Trey in week 2, and once Garoppolo went down, I think a lot of people counted us out.
I counted us out.
If we,
I'm a fan.
if we
I
could pull it
counted
out
us
this year, just trust me, that parade will be legendary.
Yeah.
And I was there in 2010 in San Francisco when the Giants broke that championship streak for the whole Bay Area.
Right.
And that was once in a lifetime, bro. I skipped school. I was in 9th grade. I was
Yeah.
sitting on
Just
top
going
of a
on the
bus
Cal
stop,
train.
bro.
Oh, wait, where
I
did
was
you grow
drinking a
up?
4 Loco at fucking 6
Let's
a.m.,
fucking
bro.
go. Yeah,
I
that's
was
some high
when
school
the
shit.
Warriors won it the
It was
first time.
ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah,
I saw
yeah.
videos on my phone of like bottles of Hennessy being passed around on Caltrain.
Right.
And it was like funny. It was Bart actually. We got on at Fremont, and I bought a ticket, and I walked through the turnstile. And right as I walked through, the security just like looked at each other like, you know what? Fuck this. And they just opened up all the turnstiles and just let everyone in for free.
Dude, yeah,
And
at that
I was
point-
like, oh, I'm a fucking jackass.
Yeah.
And we get on, and they were literally just blasting Matt Dre and passing bottles around the whole time.
Yeah. No, honestly, every parade has been so fucking tight. I live in Mountain View, so literally you just see the horde of people going there. And then no matter what it is, it could be Pride, it can be a championship parade, it can be fucking I don't even know, like
And
Puerto
you're
Rican
by
parade. I don't
Shoreline.
even know if they have one, but you know, like it could be something like that, and it would be packed. It could also just be a fucking Giants home game, and if you get the right train, you get in for free, which is so sick. So shout out Caltrain.
For real.
But okay, so where did you grow up?
So I grew up in San Bruno.
Okay.
So yeah, so I grew up in San Bruno, and I went to school out there, and that's where I got my roots. I used to do journalism and stuff, writing over there, and then I went to San Francisco State.
Right.
Yeah. And
Gator gang, dude.
yeah, hell yeah, Gator gang. And then I did that little study abroad, little 8 months in Melbourne, down
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
Australia. You
Dude,
know
that's
what I mean?
crazy. And then you were telling me earlier that that's when you got you were there, and then all of a sudden COVID happened.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
So I left at the end of January, and then COVID hit that part of the world. Then around end of March, beginning of April,
Right.
and everything got shut the fuck down, like
Yeah.
real hard.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah, I was supposed to go to Tame Impala concert at Rod Laver Stadium. I wanted to go to the Olympics in Tokyo.
Right.
I wanted to do all this shit. Nope, no flights anywhere.
Damn.
Sit your ass down. Stay home.
And they locked the fuck down.
they
Like no
locked
one
the
in,
fuck
no
down.
one out. You
Yeah,
know.
no, and I was getting emails from the embassy talking about, if you don't go home now, we can't guarantee you'll be able to get back to the States
Yeah.
until unknown date. It was real serious, bro. I was
Yeah.
just like, wow, this is crazy,
That's insane.
Yeah, having to talk to my mom,
You
like,
trying to
yeah, they're
study
telling me I
abroad,
don't know
dude.
when I could get back.
Yeah.
You're trying to have a cool semester abroad.
Yeah, nope.
Damn.
World shut down.
Absolutely, it was wild. I couldn't get toilet paper. Went through that.
Damn. I feel like, well, I mean, they're an island, so it's completely different, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
a lot of shit's important.
Yeah, but I saw,
Yeah,
I
you
saw
know?
motherfuckers in like Sacramento punching each other for like.
Yeah, but we're fucking, dude. People who do that in the States are insane to me. I mean, if you live in fucking Wyoming, maybe I understand or some shit like that. But like, if you live in California or anywhere in the West Coast or anywhere in the East Coast, you have so many ports. What are you doing? Like, why are we, like
Supply and demand, it's a crazy thing.
Yeah,
man.
no, I think, and
Crazy
also
thing.
stupidity is a huge thing.
True.
But I'm gonna bring on Angie real quick. Arjun, can you go grab her for me?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think she's gonna come.
No,
I'm
she's
gonna call
definitely
it
gonna
out
come.
right now, and I'm gonna say that she's gonna chicken out. I'm gonna say that she's not gonna come. So
Hell yeah.
I met
So
Angelina.
so for this episode, I'm just gonna go round robin. I'm just gonna be calling up random people who are here, enjoying the festivities and everything. We might take another group shot soon or something.
Yeah, we gotta do
we'll
something like that, yeah.
But yeah, this is a dope little like experiment.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna,
once again,
I'm gonna take my jacket off.
yeah, hell yeah, I'll flex on them.
You know what I mean? Thank you.
All right,
thank you.
Angie. Yeah.
Oh, look at Angelina coming in here.
Hell yeah. Just when you just speak into the mic, like
No.
please.
I don't want to be here.
But
Nice to meet
I
you.
know,
I'm
I know.
Diego. Wow,
But
you're very beautiful.
Everyone, this is Angie. This is Diego's girlfriend, and also my long-term friend. We met also at Phil's 6 years ago now. It
so.
feels like.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like I said earlier, were a part of a very pivotal moment of my life where it was just like I was living on my own. I was trying to do shit. I was like finally, that's when I started doing things in the music scene a little bit, and like putting my like dabbling a little bit, and like yeah, and like you were always a person who was very creative. And all aspects of your life, whether that be like you doing art, like actual painting, or you now becoming a teacher, which for like kindergartners and like stuff, right? Kindergartners? Preschool. So it's just like, it's even more of like, okay, you have to not only be like good enough to teach, but also be creative to be with these children. So like, can you kind of explain to me the mindset that you have just to be the person who you are?
The mindset that I have to be the person that I am. That's,
Like you've always been like motherly, but like you
I didn't.
like if, like in the greatest way. Like you always like wanted, like you always like had the best intent, like always wanted to like the best intentions for someone. If that makes sense.
I think.
I don't know if you get that.
Oh yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I'm trying to let her answer.
Yeah.
You treat people how you want to be treated.
I feel it.
That's it.
Yeah.
She also makes delicious cookies.
Yes, and like okay, so yeah, you were doing that a little bit during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, I started making some cookies randomly, and I started selling them, and then I stopped selling them, and then now I sell them again.
Nice.
It's too much.
Like the actual like keeping up with orders, or like
I think there's times where I get too many orders and then I can't keep up with it. And I, at the time, was in my studio. So then I just had my small oven and someone ordered like 50 dozen. And I was like hand like mixing it.
Yeah.
So I gave up. And then I started again because he bought me a mixer.
Well, I mean, now that you kind of, like,
Yeah, she was
you gotta-
killing it this year. She was
yeah.
whipping them out. A bunch of my coworkers
that's-
ordered from her, and they were all giving rave reviews.
Right.
She got the
but that's
lemon
crazy
ricottas.
because, like, okay, with Allison in the Rummagery, right? She buys something that she can flip. So it's like it's not like labor inducing outside of the actual restoration part, but you like from start to finish, you're packaging it, you're baking it, you're mixing it, you're delivering it if need be. So like yeah, that would be insane to like think about like what your full overhead is, because you still have to like pay yourself.
Eggs are expensive right now, though. So I don't even know.
Dude,
That's wild.
okay, fun
That's the new
fact.
toilet paper.
They're literally Mexico is smuggling eggs
God damn.
to flip them for a cheaper price.
Yeah.
So if you have an egg plug, let me know. Always.
They got that one place in SJ in San Jose, the Oliveira
Oh, okay.
egg farm.
Oh,
They
okay.
still got the eggs for the low. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. That's
Damn,
what hit them up.
That's crazy. Do you have? What is your favorite? What? When you think of me and our friendship, what is the first memory that comes up?
When you threw up at work.
I just fucking knew it. Yeah.
I wasn't looking forward to working with you.
I feel
was
honestly
like,
that was my first.
Another kid.
Yeah, but I ended up being okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you ended up being pretty alright. Like after.
Dude, no, that day was so fucking funny. Yeah, that was the first day that I met Arjun also. And I think the first like sentence that I've ever said to him was just like, hey bro, like what's up? I'm the new guy. If I were to throw up somewhere, where can I throw up? Like,
that is a dope first impression. I'd be like, yo, this dude's down.
Dude,
that's the first thing I would think.
Dude, my shift didn't start until like 4 in the afternoon or some bullshit. Like, Matt, you were the shift lead.
Yeah, I was
Wait.
the shift lead.
Yeah.
Arjun came around the corner. He's like, dude, the new guy just threw up in the mop sink.
Fire.
I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you went home early that day, right?
I literally left like right after. Like I was like, no, I'm good. I'll do
justified.
dishes in the back or some shit.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, all you see is my head just laying on the thing, just dead, and just being like, all right, well, I think we need to send the new guy home.
So what was the lead up to that?
Shout out to Lana and Anita. That was the day that I turned into Yakums. Yeah, there was just like a lot of dark liquor and beer and norteños just all around. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Yeah, dude, I have a fucking my life. I know I look like a skater kid who DJs, who may look like a lesbian sometimes, but you know, like
Yo, I'm wearing red camo right now. Don't look too close.
But like literally, yeah, I used to hang out with some norteños sometimes, and it would be fucking hella fun. It would be so much fun because I'm the skater kid, so they're not intimidated by me. So it's just like I get to finally just hang out somewhere.
And nobody's gonna go hard at some gangsters.
Nah, it's like the most aggression that I get is when I'm running them on the fucking BP table because we got it like that.
Easily.
You know, like I was the only white kid there, so I was like, oh, this is easy.
Just buckets.
You know?
Buckets.
Yeah. But yeah, fucking yeah. That day was so funny because even after I got off, I stayed in the parking lot for an extra like 20-30 minutes just to like get my shit together again. And even then, it was bad. But yeah, I think we're gonna try and bring on Kenny and Foley if you want to bring them on.
Let's do it.
Here. Yeah, this has been a great little episode thus far. Foley, get over here. Kenny, get over here. Huh? Go grab another beer, yeah. Damn. One more chip. This is the guy who was supposed to go to the gym and shit.
Hey, you know what? You gotta eat too.
Hey, nah, you gotta fucking yeah. Just bring it. For you? Yeah. But yeah, once again, everyone, reminder, everything is for sale. Boot ahead. I don't know if boot ahead. That ass, you know, just everything is for sale. Also for sale, Foley's new EP that is out right now. Tall Doors, and ladies and gentlemen, we have the man of the hour, Foley.
Yo, what's up?
How we doing?
Good. Here you are.
So talk to the people. You had an EP release Saturday. Friday? Friday.
Can't see. Hello.
Right?
It was Friday.
Yeah, Friday. At Monarch.
Oh yeah, January 20th.
Yeah. So that was so much fun. I pulled up, got to see everyone, and it was just a fucking vibe every single time, you know. But this time, last time we spoke, you already haven't. This is your first release with Toldos, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So how does it feel now to like be an affiliate and be around and everything, to release on something that's kind of yours in a way?
It feels good. It's a little different, just from a show perspective and like trying to throw a show at the same time,
right?
And also being like the headliner, being like the headliner. It was just like kind of like right before I was gonna go on, I was trying to like make sure everything was like good. Everybody's like taken care of. They got the drink tickets. There's no fights. You know, he's okay. You know, just shit like that. But until then, I think it was just like Berto was like, "Yo, dude, you got a fucking headlining show. Just fucking enjoy yourself."
Yeah.
And then I got a bottle in the back, and then we downed that, and then after that,
hit the afters,
blackout.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking no, it was fucking such a vibe. Alexander got kicked out or Jordan got kicked out because of me.
Wait, from the whole event or the green room?
From the whole event. But it was also like the end of the night.
Why did you get kicked out?
You can't say.
It was just like the cameras got him, you know.
The cameras, huh?
Yeah. So yeah, that was hella funny because then like literally he like hit me up and it was just like, dude, like what the fuck? That's how like everyone was, you know, like hitting it and all this shit and like I don't know why I got kicked out.
I think it was a bald shiny head that probably stuck out.
Dude, yeah, for sure. There's like, why is that disco ball moving?
Who is that?
Yeah, but whatchamacallit? Then you guys did the afters, and that was fun. I met this one DJ from LA, the girl.
Oh yeah, Mama J.
Mama J,
yeah.
Dude, Mama J was fucking sick.
Yeah. At the afters, yeah.
And yeah, that was cool. And then fucking Kenny, fucking the homie over here, he I saw him running around, and then like. For the first time, I was just like, oh shit, this is Kenny, like in the wild. Not like Kenny, like me, like knowing Kenny, but I was just like him thinking that he's by himself, you know, like thinking by himself.
Wait, are you just watching him from the corner?
No, like I was just watching. I think I was in the like on the bathroom line, and then I saw him just like
for the afters.
Yeah, the afters, and I saw him just like looking around, just like not knowing what, like you know, just like look. You know when you look at someone that you know and you see them thinking.
There was also a lot of shit that was happening.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
but like you know, like it's like it's just for me, it's hella funny, like watching my friends like think, you know, because I'm like, look at this dumbass, like you know. But fucking.
There was a lot of shit happening in the beginning of that setup at the afters. Yeah, like I got there and I wanted to play first. So, like, there was 2 slots open that night, and I wanted Mama J from LA to hop on,
right,
so she can get the afters experience over there with like more people, and like the different crowd, you know, like sometimes more hype, like the Heights crowd, like at the afters, and so I wanted to go first, and then she could go after me. She go after me like 3 to 4. And playing 2 to 3 in the beginning, sometimes you are running around like shit's not sometimes 100%. Set up, so you're like,
nah, but it was. Just,
I think that's what was happening.
I think so. But it was just hella funny.
I don't think I was that fucked up.
No, it wasn't even. It wasn't even that. Like, no, it was. It's not even. It's not even that. It's more so just like watching your friend like process like what's going on or like what his next.
There was some
is.
stuff that needed to be handled.
Okay? Yeah.
I wasn't just fucking on mushrooms or anything.
No. But it was just hella funny. Cause like even just going to like festivals and shit. Even like me, I'm a short dude, you know. So I'm just always just like looking like an idiot or looking like a kid, like looking for his like parents at like a Target.
That's how he looked.
And like
I might have been looking for help, you know. Probably not set up.
He's over there looking for me. I'm just like behind the DJ.
There was someone I was looking for.
Who? Oh.
I think I was looking for Manny. He was in there for like a little bit, and I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
So actually,
shout out to Manny. He's been killing it with all his shows and everything.
Yeah, he keeps it going. I could not do it like that.
Yeah.
After the graveyard, the graveyard shift of like partying is insane.
Yeah.
It's a lot tougher than a regular graveyard shift.
Yeah. You're not just a security guard at a dead, shopping
You
center.
deal with
You're like-
creatures, goons,
Goblins?
The other day,
Yeah.
like, I was like, I can only handle so much after hours life because there will be shit that happens that's just so intense and like so weird sometimes. Like a friend, like this guy came up with his hand out like this. It went on to like my friend's neck a little bit.
Yeah.
And she's like, I thought maybe he knew her.
Right.
So I was like, I'm not sure if I just grab this guy's arm. So I was about to go in, and then he's like, no, I know her. And then shit got super weird, and she's like, what the fuck? I don't really know that guy. So then I'm like, yo, dude, like you can't fucking put your hand up like towards
Right,
like
yeah.
people like that, like chick or not, like anyone, like you can't just put your hand up to people like that. And then
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
So it was like a fight was gonna happen eventually if we like stayed there, and then we ended up had to leave. And,
Yeah. Dude, that's fucking insane. No, yeah, one time.
he likes it though.
That's probably why he looked like the way he did. He
No,
was
yeah,
like
it
looking
was-
for Manny, like trying to kick this guy out. Like, let's get this guy out of
Yeah,
here.
maybe. But no, yeah. One time I think I was at Fresh Start or something, and I was like definitely on mushrooms. But fucking, we were like all the way, like kind of where the concession stands, porta potty area. And this guy,
Like in the main
on the,
outside?
outside, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And fucking, like some guy was like mildly groping a girl, but like he was with that group, but also like I kept seeing her hand like from like the
Like
back,
brush him off?
like brush him off and shit. So then like after like 2 or 3 songs, then I like went up and I'm like, hey dude, like she's not reciprocating. Like what are you doing? And then he's obviously I'm tiny, so like he's like 5'10", maybe 6 foot guy, and I was like, I know you can beat me up, and that's fine, but like I don't want to see that, like you're in my visual, like and like that made it hella awkward, and like neither of us, I wasn't gonna move, and they were like gonna stand their ground also, and it was just hella funny, just like the tension.
That's good you went and said something. I mean, I think it happens almost every event where like a chick is getting groped, and like if you happen to be the person who notices it, then you should go up and say some shit or be like, hey, because they don't always want, the person who is getting touched don't always want to say something, and like
sometimes it's
and
hard
then
for them.
so it's good when someone comes in and they're like, yo, back off,
Right.
And the person will, even if they're bigger than you, they'll back off because they're not trying to fight,
Right.
they are trying to like harass somebody.
Exactly.
So like they won't, so they'll back off.
And that's like it's honestly very mild now, and like in the like community that we're in, it's very respectful for the most part.
Yeah, if someone comes to our party, it's like even if I don't know them, like you have to treat them as a guest.
Right.
They are a guest at your party. Like I appreciate everybody who comes out because we need anyone there. Like really, that's
Right.
to
That's
make
the
it an
whole point.
event.
That's
It's
the
more
point
fun
of the
with more
party is
people.
for everyone.
Yeah. So if you like can if you can respect like everybody and have them there as a guest, then I think you will gain that like eventually. Like you want people to feel comfortable at your parties. Like
Right.
you want people to be like, oh yeah, they have cool parties and like they're like
it's
comfortable
safe,
to go to.
Yeah,
Safe
but
parties.
no, that's like one thing that I like. Me coming from like hip hop shows and everything, like hip hop shows got real like aggressive and like
Well, when was the last time you went to a hip hop show?
maybe like a year and a half ago.
Go to San Jose Foods on the IG.
Nah.
Yeah,
Yo,
you can see how shit happens.
fucking Jorge hit me up, fucking San Jose Fools. Like, it's
Wow.
fucking, like, it's not, like,
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I actually been to a hip hop event. I think
Yeah.
it might have been like 4 years.
oh, okay. Yeah,
been a
like,
while.
I mean, like, right now, I don't know how it is now, obviously. But, yeah, the last time I went, like, it was just very, I don't know, like, it was also, like,
I'm pretty sure it was bad.
yeah, it was just like weird. It's like maybe it's also because I was like going to festivals and stuff where everyone was just like plur and like fucking peace, love, harmony, blah blah blah, and all this shit.
And there's hella fights too that just
Yeah.
happen after.
Yeah, and
Like
I was
after the club, whatever club, I just want to go home.
Yeah.
I don't want to be worried about if I'm going to get fucking hit or
It's
like
crazy.
stabbed or some
Yeah.
bullshit just randomly.
Yeah, and like I don't know. It's also like one, I'm small. Two, I wear glasses. If you knock my glasses, that's it. I'm done. I'm dead. You might as well.
Hey, I'm the same way,
dude. And
I'm
I can't be
blind.
that guy. I can't be that guy who takes off their glasses to fight. Like what
Your
the
glasses
fuck?
are gonna get
You're
stomped out
swinging
regardless.
wild. Yeah, like what the fuck? Like that, I would look like an idiot.
You like turn them off and put them right here. Hold on,
Like
let me hanging from right there.
Yeah.
It's like just don't punch my glasses, please.
Yeah, not my glasses. Fucking feeling like Velma after the fight, just looking for my glasses and shit. Hell no.
Fights happen at. I've seen some gnarly fights at like house
Have you ever
events
been?
too.
Have you
It
ever been to a
happens.
fight? Ever been in a fight?
Yeah.
Dude, the last fight, it wasn't even really a fight.
It's rare, but I try to avoid that kind of shit.
Well,
and
I
then
haven't
avoid
like
places like
the
that.
the last time that I was in a it wasn't a fight because it was only like maybe like 3 hits like between all parties. But once again, some Norteño guy thought that we called the cops on their party, but like we're having a party, so why the fuck would we call the cops? You know? And then so he just assumed that it was us, and then he pushes my boys, so I swing at him and I hit him, and then his boy hits me, but like hits me. Like literally, like if it wasn't for like a car that was parked right there, like I would have been on the floor. But luckily I was able to catch myself onto this car. And then next thing you know, I think one of our friends, Lauren, she came out and like fucking, you know, like broke it up and everything, and they were like, dude, like why the fuck, we're having a party right here, why the fuck would we call the cops? And that was the last like scuffle that I was in. But yeah, dude, like I got clocked in the face. Like
How'd you feel after you got hit? Were you just like totally dazed? Like
it was like a mixture of like daze and also like so much adrenaline, you know, because you're just like, holy shit, did that just happen? Like it hurts, but it also I don't feel anything, you know.
Not
And
yet.
I'm just like, yeah, and then like everyone's like, oh, are you okay? Like, you know, like I'm walking back into a party where like some gang member just fucking hit me, you know, and it's just like I'm just like, yeah, I'm good, I guess, you know.
Like little birds still flying.
yeah. But dude, that shit was hella funny. Yeah, honestly, I'm not a fighter. I'll put that on camera.
a lover, not a fighter, huh?
Yeah, I'll use my words. I just can't, you know.
Hey, words hurt.
Yeah, exactly. I'll hit you where it hurts, in your heart, you know. But yeah, so so your release was this Friday. So everyone go stream that, go buy it on Beatport, get it where you get it. What do you have? Any plans coming up?
In terms of releases, I have my next release is, well, when is this gonna air?
And honestly, like a month.
Okay, perfect. Well, yeah, my next release will be with the Black V-Nex label, Retail Records. I think it's gonna come out February 25th or 23rd.
Okay.
Some Friday. I don't know which one
and
it is.
Black V-Neck just pulled up also. They were at Audio? No, Midway.
Black
With-
V-Neck?
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna, but technically, they just pulled up the Midway with Ampersand also. Shout out to Ampersand.
Ampersand and
She also is playing with Justin Martin at Audio.
oh yeah, I just seen that today.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking cute. Honestly, every time I see her, I feel like I act like a fool. Like I want to be so cool, you know, like I don't in some weird like on some fan shit, you know, and then like at your release party because she played there also. Fucking, I was like, oh, dude, I'd love to have you on the pod and blah blah blah, and it went well and everything. I turned around and just immediately kicked a glass and just broke a glass. And I'm like, fuck, dude.
She's like, yeah, no, the glass was just on the ground.
It was by where the zebra is, so on that stage.
Ah, so they just put it down.
Yeah, they just put it on that stage, and I turned around and I was like, fuck, dude, I look like such a fucking idiot. Like, such
I think
a
I
noob.
heard that glass break.
Yeah, it was during your set. It was during your set.
Over the headphones. Like, who did that?
Yeah. So you know who it was.
That was you.
But yeah, dude, no, that shit was hella funny.
Nah, she's cool. Great producer.
Mm-hmm.
She came out with that Ferris wheel track.
Yeah. That came out technically like 2 weeks ago, something like that.
No, like
Longer, no?
maybe like 2 months. I wanna say 2 months. maybe.
Yeah. But nah, she's fucking dope. Like all her music is super dope, and I like that dark, like it's like darkish, you know, which I really enjoy. But yeah, fucking Kenny, do you have anything coming up in the next couple of months?
No releases. I'm still like definitely like just working on stuff, and always like I'd say have like 10 tracks that I need to like send out, but I'm always like finding something I can make better.
Yeah.
And just trying to focus on maybe taking too long to perfect like a track, and just, but I don't know, I feel like it does get better, and like, but I need to definitely just send shit out. And
yeah,
I mean you can always work on some shit after you send it out too.
Put it out on Tall Doors.
That's true.
You know, put it out on Tall Doors.
But yeah,
even when it comes down to a bigger label, even if you send something that's like undone, depending on the label, they might just come back with feedback and be like, yeah, this is
here we go. Look, I'm learning right here.
Yeah.
This is what needs to be done. And if you want to, because it's your own music.
Edit it, yeah, and do
Yeah.
work to it, but
at least they replied back with,
you can get feedback and shit.
with feedback.
And yeah,
most labels would be like, either not even message back or be like, this ain't really a right fit for us. But it takes a lot for another label to be like, give you some feedback, be like, this is what you need to change.
Yeah.
This and this and that.
Because recently, fucking, I think it's Space Yacht, and one of the two from Walker and Royce. Fucking they.
The Tune Reactor.
Yeah, exactly. So
Gavin.
like that's Gavin did it. Yeah, and it was like that's super tight. Like, you know, for an artist, like a well-established artist, to be like, hey, dude, like your track is cool and like I get it, but like try this and do this, you know, from someone that's like, you know, respected in the game and everything. So getting like any sort of feedback, even if it's from a label, who's like an A&R, and like, you know, like an A&R's job is just literally just like find new artists, develop them, you know, into whatever mold. But yeah,
I think any feedback you can get from someone in the industry is like priceless.
Yeah.
You can pay for, like, I'll pay for different classes to like see kind of how some people work on their tracks, or like I have, you know, like taken classes online to different courses, and you can like, there's stuff you can pay for and all that, but
yeah,
getting like feedback from somebody who's like already in the industry is like priceless information, especially if it's something that you are trying to go for. If there isn't like, if there's a label you want to get on, if you can get feedback for that label,
yeah,
it's like,
no, it's sick.
It's gold. Then you want to listen to it.
Speaking of feedback, like, dude, this weekend was the first time that people like were like, oh, you're the guy from the podcast. You know, which was really cool, but also like kind of weird, because it's like randoms now coming up to me, where it's like I knew every DJ, but now it's just like
those random people that
the DJ's friend, you know, who I didn't know, and they're like, oh, like I've seen you and all this shit, which is super cool. And keep doing it, please, just so I know that people are actually watching. But yeah, it was weird because like people only knew me because of that. They didn't even know my name or anything. They're just like, you do podcasts, and I'm like, yeah, and they're like, oh, that's cool, like, and they would try to like pitch me why they should be on the podcast, and I'm just like, this is not what we're doing. I'm not like, this is not how it works. Like, but yeah, it was just hella funny. It was like my first time feeling like a artist, you know? Like, have you gotten that feeling yet? Like, I mean, you get that like almost like
I don't want to say
most
like,
nights though.
Yeah, most nights, but sometimes it's always like people I always run into like every weekend.
Right.
But sometimes there is those people that I don't know, and they're just like, oh, I've been following you for this long, and I'll just be like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's a surreal feeling. It, like, you know, like it's cool, but also just like, don't talk to me. You know, like it's just like just appreciate it.
You have to get used to it.
I know, it's more like just
embrace it.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
It's kind of like you don't know what to say.
Yeah, it's just like
that's how I feel.
Like outside of me being like, oh, thank you, I appreciate you, like for watching it or like listening to it or whatever. Like outside of that, like, what do you want from me? Like what else do you want me to say? Type thing, because it's just like. People think that I'm podcasting every day. It's like, no, dude, I'm not Joe Rogan. Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you want from me? But yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, and I think, and then like, there's gonna be times when someone has, when they are an artist that you want to work with, and yeah, then you're gonna want to bring them on.
Yeah, no, it was cool. Even like Ryan Lincoln, he was at your album or your EP release.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was just like, oh, dude, like I can't wait until More on the Floor. Like
That's
we go up.
I think that's about to blow up too. I like everything Alex is doing with the label that he has and like the shows that he's throwing at Midway.
Right. Yeah, no, it's
super
cool.
talented dude.
And also, like, it's just like a fun, different sound, you know.
It is.
Everything that they're doing is really dope, and he's just like, what I appreciate is just like, right now is not the right time, but when it is, I'll hit you up, and I'm like, let's go, let's get it. But since this is a little party and a little get together, Deadlo has been behind the decks for a while. Does anyone want to go B2B with him and then bring him out?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll hop on that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I just got added on to Walker Royce's shows in Houston and Dallas.
Oh shit.
And,
Shit, that's tight.
February 17th and 18th.
Damn, that's fucking actually hella sick. Like, so are you like direct support, or are you playing? Or are you opening up?
I think I'm opening up.
But even then, dude, that's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, I played in Austin before, but this will be my first time playing in Houston and Dallas.
Yeah. Damn, that's so fucking sick.
So it's gonna be for right now. It's gonna be me, Black V-neck, and Walking.
So how do you even get? How do you get that like opportunity? Like, did they hit you up?
I hit him up. Cause like everything else that he had on his tour was already booked, like with support.
Okay.
And then I seen like probably it was like 2 of the last 4 shows that he had on his tour, and I didn't see anybody else on there besides Black V-neck.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yo, you got anybody else like added up for this?" He's like, "No, not really." It's like, and I just asked him, I was like, if I could hop on. He's like, "Yeah, let me talk to the promoter," and then boom.
Damn. So it's gonna be you, Black V-neck, Walker and Royce.
I think so, unless they add one more, because I think I see like 4 people in every lineup.
Okay. Damn, that's fucking so sick though. And then obviously, like, I mean, in Austin, you played with Kiwi, right?
Yeah, I played at After Hours there at the Cut, and then I played at a nightclub called Summit.
Okay.
But
and it's like Summit, like the size of like audio.
So they had like an inside room, which was kind of like audio size,
Yeah.
but like long,
Oh, okay.
not as wide.
Right,
like
right,
long.
right.
And then they had the rooftop one, which was kind of big. It was like, think of like 2 halcyons, but like
Oh shit.
just outward and with the big ass like tent
Yeah.
over.
Damn, that's tight.
So it's all outdoors.
Yeah. That's fucking sick. So at Houston and Dallas, like, are you gonna be playing more like midway size venues then?
I know the venue's called Stereo Live, and I was looking at it. I think the first one in Dallas, I think it's more outdoors.
Oh, okay.
And then the one in Houston,
Like all day, or
it's just like a night show.
yeah, no, but I mean like all day in LA.
Huh?
Is it all day? What does it call it? What's that?
Day trip?
Day trip. There we go. All day.
I think it's bigger than that.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think.
Yeah.
Just from the picture that I looked at.
Right.
But for the one in Houston, it's all like indoors. It's pretty big. It's pretty like it's like Midway,
Yeah.
the Midway big room.
Yeah. But yeah, fucking yeah, because that's the only way that I can compare anything is just like based on like venue sizes that I know. Just be like, oh, okay, so it's like a midway room or it's like a blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna go pee. Well,
Go ahead.
All this
I'll
shit
go
is.
after you. If we're still gonna continue.
yeah.
You took too long.
Yeah, we're just gonna break.
He has to go pee pee. Fully Takeover podcast, huh? Yeah. You're here with all day video with Fully. We have our first guest here. There you go.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. The Foolie Podcast.
The Fully Podcast. So the tacos. What is your special ingredient?
My special ingredient is mozzarella cheese. I just put olive oil and mozzarella, put it on the tortilla, and you can put anything on that taco and it will be delicious.
So what about
That's
the
my
meat?
secret.
The meat, the chicken.
Chicken.
Did you season the chicken?
I season it. I use taco seasoning, pre-made. I don't make that shit up. I get everything from Cesar Chavez Market. It's incredible. Cesar, is that right?
Jesus Chavez.
It's just
It's
Chavez?
just Chavez, right?
Yeah.
What is Cesar Chavez?
Scissor. Scissor
Cesar Chavez?
Caesar
I
Caesar.
was gonna say Chavez Market, but then I was like, is that
Caesar.
I was like,
I'm gonna say the
maybe that's the real name. I didn't know.
Wait, is it?
No,
It's just Chavez Market.
I think it's just Chavez.
My freaking shoe still.
That's
And
Wow.
onion.
The
I
tacos
want to
were
ask you a
delicious.
question, sir.
Where's the headphones?
What?
The headphones.
Why?
So you can hear yourself.
Oh, okay. Why are you wearing your glasses?
It's so bright.
Don't wear your glasses. Don't.
Check.
He
Let
has to be
him-
so
let
like
him do it.
anonymous all the time.
Let him
It's
do
so
it.
annoying.
What?
He's just like, yeah, my name's Dedo.
My name is Dedo.
Oh yeah,
Anderson
What are we going by?
Montero, Los Castro
What are you going by
Montero.
with this podcast?
So what?
What are you going by in this podcast?
I don't know. The guys
Anderson?
asking.
I
I think both. I think both.
I'm
Like,
gonna call you Anderson.
okay.
Is this even going? Hello?
Anderson?
Check. Yeah.
I like Anderson.
It's good. Yeah. Anderson.
Dude, we just
Christian.
hopped on this. Are we?
No,
I was waiting for him.
Can you say like, oh yeah, go for it. Like, bro.
I know. I didn't know if like we were ready. Okay.
Here.
Hi.
It's like Caesar, like.
Go.
Oh, dude. Wait, this looks like a talk show.
All right.
Oh shit.
Where's my headphones?
I think there's only
did-
two.
Oh, there's
Do you
only
have another
two.
set?
We're
I have. Wait,
If you
I
have
have
headphones, I have the
I have
wire.
headphones. We have headphones.
we're very budgeted right now.
Should we use them?
But you can
I think-
plug. You can plug another
Yeah,
one.
yeah, I got another one.
You could still hear the music. We were fucking around with the music. Bro. I had
Kenny's over there
I
doing
had
all
a
these
solid
effects.
set. Okay, so literally the whole time y'all were
Here?
I was mixing. Did you hear that?
I was looking. I couldn't really hear the music, but
But okay.
I heard something going
But
on.
it was amazing, right?
I didn't hear anything stop.
I can use my headphones, DJ headphones.
It was like the best, right?
I didn't hear no train wreck, I don't think.
All right. Let's see.
Yeah, it didn't stop at least.
So you had to ask me a question?
Check. No, you can.
You
yeah,
want me to
she-
ask you a question? I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was your podcast.
Oh.
I
guess
didn't
it is.
realize you can still hear the music.
A little bit.
Very faintly in the back. Just like if he was at a club, you know, you would hear all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a lot more
background.
bass driven too.
I was gonna say I was literally playing Kenny's song while he was on it, and I was like, man.
His
Kenny
actual
was-
song?
I can install
Yeah.
him. I can install.
I don't know which one. It just said Kenny, and I was like, all right, I'll mix it.
It was called what?
It was just Kenny. That was it. No, just kidding. It said something, and then Kenny Cordero.
Kenny Cordero.
Cordero. Do you want me to ask you a question, or should you ask me a question?
You can ask me.
My question for you is,
I prefer to ask guys question.
what kind of nail polish do you use?
I have no clue.
You don't know?
My girlfriend did it for me,
Oh.
and
My
I don't know.
Dude, I'm gonna be so red during the pod. I can't do
That's
this.
awesome service right there, dude.
I can't
Live
do
on the
this.
podcast.
I'm gonna be very red.
Is there different,
All right,
different
Danny.
nail polishes?
Yeah.
Like,
there's
what
a
are
lot.
the brands? Like,
I
are
don't
there
know.
brand
There's
ones?
like Essie. That's all I can think of at the moment.
What's the most common one?
I think Essie.
It's probably that one then.
Okay. Cheers! Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Woo!
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
I'm gonna
Damn.
just take a little sip.
On the extension cord?
Ooh, that's so yummy.
That's how you blow a fuse.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
When's your next show?
Do you know that guy over there?
Now I don't have any show come up, but
Do you
I
want
mean,
to play a show?
for sure.
Yeah.
Like I'm still waiting for
Where have you
next-
played at?
I'm playing like some like clubs like Tempo, like a lot of people know.
He just played at Bergerac.
Yeah, F8 and the Bergerac.
He was at Bergerac on Saturday. On Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, Friday night.
Right next to Ivan playing
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Collins.
But I'm like, I'm still waiting for the other coming up, other event coming up. You know, I don't like force. And then the people that invited me to play.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing-
There's nothing wrong with asking.
yeah, the thing is too like, let me ask or what, you know.
You
Because-
should.
because like I'm just waiting for the event
Opportunity.
all the time. all
Like
the time.
the connection to just come up and just like,
Yeah, because-
like if it was a friend of Kenny, like, oh, this is the booker for 10:15
yeah,
or something like that. Be like, oh, okay, blah blah blah.
yeah. I'm like,
How do you typically do it? Or at this point, are you just being asked all the time?
No, I still ask. I still ask all the time, but majority of the time is like I'm not trying to play SF all the time anymore.
oh,
Yeah.
I see.
Because it's like I feel like I'm playing SF like every weekend.
Every
like,
day.
Yeah, every day.
Yeah.
Whether it's like an afters or playing an actual.
Yeah, we saw.
like a
Yeah,
club.
I see
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
I
I
see
see, like-
every fucking
over there.
like no every flyer that I see that's a party.
Yeah.
Your name is on it.
It's either me or Kenny's name
And
on
then
there.
I've never seen you play, which is the
You
crazy
should've-
part.
wow.
I'm sorry.
You should have. Well,
I should
he was
totally-
playing at Bergerac,
Yeah.
but I had that release party at Monarch.
Yeah. How was that?
Yeah, so
was
by
good.
side. Yeah.
It was
There's
good.
a lot of people there.
I know. I saw.
Yeah, we try. She's like gonna try to go there, and then like,
And then I stayed
and
at home.
I have like the show.
You
like,
didn't go at all?
no.
No.
I
And, like,
was gonna. My friend
I-
invited. sorry.
That's good. And then I don't know, like go there and then come back because like the time, like I can up like 10 to 30, and like oh okay, go over there and like enjoy over there.
Yeah.
And, like come back like I
But
don't know.
You played at like 12,
You know.
huh? That's
Yeah.
when
yeah.
he played
like
too.
I don't know. It's gonna
I'm
figure
getting
it out.
major deja vu right now. Whoa. I've experienced this before. It was meant to be. Whoa, that's so cool.
Well, I'm gonna hand it over to the actual host.
Thank you so much for
Yeah.
having us on your
I was
podcast.
just
For the
I was a
podcast.
special guest host for a good.
Thank
Second
you so
Danny.
much
Oh my god, it's supposed to
for having us on your podcast.
the full
Bro.
friends segment.
You got
Then a special guest, Kenny.
Special guest.
Kenny Cordero.
Cordero.
Somebody phoned me. I think. Hold on.
Did you spill salsa, bro?
Kenny just spilled salsa on Matt.
Dude, that's fucked
That's
up.
fucking
You're not gonna
hilarious.
invite it next
Fucked up.
time.
Dude.
My bad.
You better give him free tickets, bro,
Oh, yeah.
to your next
Free
event.
tickets.
He better be on your guest list next time.
Guess this. Hey, green room access for you, baby.
Hell yeah.
Body shot. In the green rooms.
You and 2+.
Oh, well, no, hold on.
That's hella funny. How was Fully as a host?
Amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hell
Pretty
yeah.
good. Yeah.
We talked a lot.
I mean, you're talking to a legend, a Bay Area legend.
Yeah.
Dude, now he's gone. Now he's leaving. He can't.
See you guys.
He is like me in the sense that we can't take compliments.
As he walks away.
Yeah.
Literally gone.
That's hella funny. Fucking. But yeah, dude, thanks for having us. Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, thank you for coming, guys.
This has been
Thank you for
such a
coming.
dope little experience. Like I said in the last episode. This is a practice for my Coachella takeover, where I'm just interviewing artists. So stay tuned next year for that.
We better be invited.
Dude, hell yeah. If I get fucking backstage access, like who better than the people who, you know, who started this with me, you know? That's why the last episode we did like a mini like a highlight reel type thing where we just talked about every episode and everything.
Oh, nice.
And that's a solo one, and that was really fun. But yeah, it's such a like I was telling Fully, like it was so surreal to have people like randoms come up to you and be like, "Oh shit, you're that dude that does that thing."
Yeah, they sent to us too in the market like now is making a lot of videos like what the heck? I see you guys in the video like I don't know.
Dude, I don't even know if we told you, but the event that we went to that you played at the social in San Jose.
Yeah. And the social.
So like you were finishing up and like we were getting kicked out or whatever. So we went upstairs
to enjoy a little bit more.
Dance a little bit.
Yeah.
And so we go and we're like dancing and hanging out and I'm like just dancing on my own. And he like comes up to me like kind of like
No, I go to take a photo video of the guy playing like
because it was
like,
Latin night, right? Or something like that.
And then like I recorded him and then like they go like I saw you in this is like the Rummagery like what
dude, that's fucking
this girl
so sick.
comes up to me and she's like, "Are you the Rummagery?" And he gets like so flustered, like
I don't know.
What the heck is going on? So he like comes up to me. He's like, babe, what is she saying? And so she comes up to me and she's like, you guys are the Rummagery, right? And I was like, yeah, that's us. And she's like, yeah, I follow you guys on Instagram. I've been following you guys for months. Like I recognize you from the reels and blah blah blah. And she's like, I've been meaning to like see you guys at markets. Like I love your stuff. And I was like, what? Like
that's fucking crazy.
Blown away.
Like,
that's even like the I mean, what's even doper about your guys' story than mine is I'm going to a place where like obviously like people who would watch this are gonna be there. Versus you guys, where it's just like you guys were just hanging out at a bar.
It was
and then next thing you know, some random person came up.
Random,
you know what I mean?
And
like,
she didn't have to do that. That's the thing.
So sick.
She didn't have to like come up and be like, hey, I know you guys. Yeah.
Right. And I think that's where I'm at right now, where I'm like, oh, you don't have to come up to me and like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's just like it's so wild. It's dope. It's a cool, you know, because like it like being. I mean, obviously, trying to be an artist or trying to be whatever, like you want the recognition, obviously, like you know, to some degree. Yeah. But at the same time, like
we don't need to do much. There's like. You working like just like take a video
if someone at Phil's came up to you and you're like we would actually have this where like some people at Phil's would be like, oh, you have the best cup of coffee, you know, you
that
have
was every
your customer
for me, you know?
Like, oh, okay,
they'd be like, I'll take Allison out of all these people.
Wait, what was your drink again?
I kind of for her gonna do the coffee. I'm just waiting for her.
Oh man,
I just want to say this, like for the record, like it is so huge when people do that, and that's not even just random people. I'm talking about just like people that, you know, I haven't even spoke to, and they just recognize like my work or our work that we've been doing for the last, you know, year and a half, 2 years, and they say, hey, you know, I haven't really talked to you much, but I've seen what you've done and it's been amazing. Like even something like that is just like, it means so much, because I feel like a lot of times it's just us three, you know, it's us two and my dad.
Like working, like
we don't
and it's kind of a unique experience versus like if you're in music or you're blah blah blah, like they take it and it's theirs, but it's also like it's forever yours. Versus you guys work on something and then sell it, and now you guys no longer have it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like, oh, dude, I actually like the memories of refurbishing this thing.
Yeah,
you know,
sometimes you want to keep it, but
can't
let it go.
And that's such a unique experience, you know. Like,
dude, our whole living room is like completely different how it was before.
Yeah.
Our couches are sold.
And
we had another table. Our dining table got sold.
Yeah.
So we actually have no couch or dining table right now. That's why we had the podcast today, because we're like, all right, we don't need a dining table.
Yeah. But dude, that's so sick. It's super unique, you know, like it's like a painter, you know, or a sculptor, or like you know,
they
like
give to the other person to,
and
enjoy to the
exactly,
hour or-
Especially him
You know?
and my dad, because they put their fucking blood, sweat, and tears into each
get, like-
craft, like
like, to be,
each
like,
work.
right.
Perfect.
So like the fact that they put so much time and effort and all these things, and then it just like is gone, and you like never see it again.
Yeah.
It's like, ah, man. But
It feels-
it's really
Yeah, because I have a friend who, I mean, I know it's frowned upon or whatever, but like breeds dogs, but they have licenses and everything, you know, like they're trying to do it the right way or whatever.
Yeah.
But like they breed dogs and like they're
So
like,
give it
yeah, but
another
like I
person.
have the, you know, like I have the litter and I take care of them for like 3 weeks until I can actually give them away. And it's just like, yeah, but they're literally my little babies, you know.
They care like a lot.
Yeah.
Right.
They care a lot. Like, okay.
The same way that like even just like these chairs and everything, you know, like took time, you know.
time.
And also like it was like maybe it was like, oh, like you remember like, oh, it was at this place where we got the chair broken down or something.
Yeah.
And then like watching it just like this
Yeah,
thing
Like,
is-
evolve.
so good and like, okay.
Yeah.
But that's so sick. And like I'm honestly super hyped that like fucking someone saw you guys and recognized you from your guys' content online. Cause sometimes we feel like, I mean, at least I feel that I'm just doing something just to do it and putting it online. And it's just at this echo chamber of
Once
bullshit.
the people see like you like growing, like
Yeah.
you know, they sometimes they don't talk to you, but they see you.
They
Right,
see
like,
it.
right.
okay,
They
like,
see you. Yeah.
Right.
some people say that too, like, oh yeah, I saw you like growing, like, oh, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the thing is too is like people. I mean, you know, I've seen you grow since
Yeah.
our first podcast, but I don't
Right.
watch you edit your videos. I don't watch you reaching out to these
That's
people.
Matt, by
and
the
blah,
way.
blah,
And Matt's
blah.
the one editing everything. Just want to always reiterate that. I don't,
Thank
none
you,
of the
Matt.
technical shit
Actually, thank
is
you.
me.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, like literally, like, yeah, it's been really cool. It's been really cool, like, it's the first time where I'm not working with others outside of one other person. And I think I really like that dynamic. I like that dynamic where it's
What
just like
dynamic?
two people.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of just bouncing off ideas and being like, all right, like you agree, I agree, let's do it. Versus
Yeah.
like, oh, well, this person isn't really feeling
And
it.
it's so hard
you
to
know,
one
like,
person like, I don't know, like to grow up for
Right.
the your idea and like, okay, let's do like this way. Like, oh yeah, this way is good. You
Yeah.
know? And
Yeah.
like go like so far to reach other people. Like,
Right.
Yeah, you know, it's
Yeah,
good.
because working alone, you can only learn at your pace. Versus like when you're working with someone else and you guys are like feeding
the
off each other.
talk,
Like
yeah.
you're talking and both of you guys
Yeah,
are learning, you know, equally but faster.
and then too for us, it's us three.
right.
And then like 3 ideas.
Yeah.
And it's so hard to pick one like exactly like I don't
Direction we should
know.
go.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know.
And
but
I don't know your guys' you know the with the three of you guys how it works, but at least like from as a third party perspective, it feels like Anderson and your dad kind of have like the production side like
Yeah.
locked in,
Uh-huh.
and then you and your dad have like how we want to like market and like how to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way you guys are still like it's 2 separate departments, but there's still 2 people, you know,
Yeah.
constantly working versus like oh it's all on one person to do this,
No.
or,
Yes.
you know.
yeah.
I think we typically work in groups of 2.
But the thing
Always.
is good to pick other opinion too.
Right.
You know,
Like
because
one-
they could
yeah.
go like one like I don't know. This is my opinion. Like, okay, this is my opinion right there.
Right.
But you can pick another one like, oh yeah, it's a good one too. You
Yeah.
know, it's better like second opinion.
Yeah.
To do another other thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
I'm super hyped to see, you know, you guys grow even more and hopefully more and more people start seeing you guys and like start, you know, coming up to you and being like,
Yeah.
dude, if you guys become like some HGTV type shit
That's
or
what we're going for.
you know,
HGTV.
like that would be
That's our goal.
dude, that would be so
HGTV.
sick.
If you see this,
Yeah,
we're ready.
Zoe Deschanel, we're
We're
coming
here.
for your job.
We're here.
Dude,
I
hell yeah.
actually feel like this is like a Vogue interview. You know when like they come to your house?
Yeah.
And, hi, this is my furniture. And,
You're 20 minutes or 19 minutes with? Yeah. That's hella funny. I saw the Kim Kardashian one of that one. Yeah.
I didn't see that
I never
one.
see that too.
I only watch it because Kanye popped up.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, I'm still a Kanye stan, you know?
we'll cut that out.
Yeah. I mean, the guy makes great music. I don't know what to tell you. His political opinions I don't agree with.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. For my last guest, since we didn't get him on the last episode due to some technical difficulties, I want to bring on Matt.
Yeah.
It's a good one too.
You know.
Woo. All right. Well, thanks so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
You
HGTV, bro. We're here.
coming to
Or
you live.
Netflix. Or Netflix.
Netflix is good. Netflix is good.
Yeah. Oh, Allison, the producer now. Hell yeah. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, our producer extraordinaire, Matt.
Thank you for having me.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, we did a solo pod last week, which was a really dope podcast. I can't even call it an interview because I'm just talking about myself. But fucking, it was really cool.
Yeah, dude, the dynamic actually worked really well, which kind of made me more angry that my camera went out.
Yeah, but it was fun. It was like
an idea for it, so
like it really felt like. I think it was obviously our first time like working in that dynamic where it's just like you the producer and then me the host, but like just chatting amongst each other.
Yeah.
But that was like so much fun and like it worked really well. But yeah, I'm hoping in future episodes if people like it, drop a comment if you did.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. Just because we didn't really plan it. It just kind of happened. And it worked out, and it just kept going and flowing. And I was like, all right, this is actually working. Because anytime I've tried to solo, I fail. But it's nice to have another person to talk to.
Yeah, no, it's definitely it's more fun to be like, oh, dude, do you remember that? And just like and just be like, oh, dude, like that was crazy,
Yeah, because we've done the whole thing together, so it's kind of nice to be like, all right, let's reminisce a bit about it.
Right.
But yeah, it's been a while now.
Yeah, it's been 4 months.
Yeah.
3 months, 4 months. But yeah, it's been fun. This is episode 11? 12. This is episode 12. So yeah, 12 episodes.
I think so.
That's
12. Yeah.
That's crazy. It's crazy to think about, especially with just like, trying to get guests and like now we're like working on like, the BTS of everything and trying to like get everything situated. And then, trying new things like being here at this set.
Sick.
Like
it.
just fun things like that, and like honestly I wouldn't have asked it, to be with anyone else because literally like we just text each other and be like, hey, what do you think about this? And it's like, oh, well, I've had this experience when I did mine, blah, blah, blah. And be like, okay, well, I'll take it. We work.
Dude, it helps that we like the same podcast and same kind of styles. And yeah, it's super easy to just like bounce shit off of you and be like, nah, this is going to work. And
yeah. No,
it's been dope.
It's been tight.
Like a learning experience for me too. And it's been cool.
Yeah. But as far as everything going with you, everything's good?
Yeah, it's been good, dude. Just working at the cannabis club, just growing weed, counting shit. But yeah, and then just editing and doing all this like as much as I can, and just working on Rick's channel a lot on his like TCG channel. So it's been cool. It's been
then Allison was inquiring about
she wants to
all
start
that,
something
so
too.
like, hey, soon once you want, once we get our podcast network going, stay tuned for that.
It's gonna be sick.
Let's get Matt to quit his job and do this full time. That would be
down,
fucking
dude.
tight.
I'm down to edit for everybody, and let's do this.
That would be so tight. So so stay tuned for that. More info on that.
Yep.
But yeah, we're working on some things, so stay with us. But as far as that goes, I think for Meraki we should be having a show coming up in March. So stay tuned for that. We probably already had our first show with Don's at Very Good Beat Club. So yeah, if you were there, thank you for being there. If you weren't, fuck you. And yeah, it was a vibe. Obviously, always a vibe.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, you can catch me at George.Daniel pod or George.Daniel __ on Instagram. And yeah, Matt, where can the people find you?
Matthew.Talbot on Instagram, and then at High Times with Matt for my little podcast that I do too. So, but yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, now that you know the team, you've seen the little recap of prior guests, future guests, everything, new setup and everything. I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. This one was really fun and different. It's just completely different. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.
Peace.